Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Tuesday, January the 17th, 2022. Tuesday, January the 17th, 2022. Well, I'm just going to say this. When they first had the scene where Michael was talking to Willow, and Michael was saying, okay, good. If Nina's a match, then, Dr. Randolph is saying that, I mean, that we need to go ahead and get the bone marrow transfer done or transfer done. And she goes, I'm not going to do that, Michael. It might harm the baby. And I want our baby to come when she's ready to come. What? Willow was just crying the night she collapsed and went to the hospital, which should still be the same night, right? Crying. I waited too late, Michael. I waited too late. And I want to see my baby. I want to be. And now you're saying if it is available, you're not going to do it? Are you kidding me? And he just looked at her. He's like, oh, well, it is your choice, but I'll be right back. He had to get out of there. That made no sense. So what? You're going to let your vitals crash, let you die, because your baby still ain't going to be ready, right? Let yourself die. So now they got to cut your baby out of you while they have you on life support to save the baby. Unbelievable. So I just shook my head. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. And then she's talking to Sasha because Sasha and Chase show up. And she was saying, anybody but Nina, And so Sasha asked her, so wait a minute, Willow, are you trying to say you're going to turn down a bone marrow transplant from Nina because it's Nina? So finally, Willow said, no, I won't turn it down, but that doesn't change anything. Okay, well then look, make that statement clear. That would be stupid to turn it down. So we have Nina freaking out because she hasn't gotten the results, freaking out. And I'm telling you, this is what she's looking like, just saying, I have a daughter. That's her face. Nina is definitely unstable. She always has been. And she's just, and Sonny's like, yes, you have a daughter. I have a daughter. I have a daughter. Yes, you have a daughter. And she's like, but Carly kept two of my daughters from me. I say it again. Nell was already dead when Carly found out. If Carly would have told Nina the very same day she found out, how much closer could Nina be in developing a relationship with Nell? Nell was already dead. Period. Okay, she didn't keep her from her. Nell was already dead. She kept the knowledge that, look, your baby lived when it was taken from you in the coma, and that's who it was. That knowledge she kept from Nina. And that was stupid. That was a whole stupid storyline why she kept that from Nina. That was ridiculous, right? And I've always said that's ridiculous. The girl was already dead. Tell her that's your daughter right there. There she is, right there. So then she goes, Carly stood back And she watched the relationship deteriorate between me and Willow. She watched it. She allowed the distance to grow. She watched me be a bully to this young woman. She watched it. She allowed me to be my true self to someone that I felt could not fight back against me. Carly did that. No, Nina, you did that. All that bullying, all that just horrible things you said to her, you know, you could take you, why are you working? Or was it you ain't working enough? Nina had something bad to say about everything Willow did. Okay. But Carly, why would she do that to me? Why would she keep my daughter from me? Why would you keep Sonny's whole family from her? Why would you do that? Their baby hadn't even had their first birthday, Nina. Why would you keep Carly from her husband, and why would she keep her father from poor little Donna? Why? They both did the same thing, except Nina's developed whole new consequences with snowballing effects, and it affected way more people. So anyway, now we have, let's see, Willow finally comes to her senses when, after talking to Sasha, Michael comes in and Willow says, if Nina is a match and Dr. Randolph feels that that it is vital that I have the transplant right now, or it gets to that point, then I will have it. So Michael was like, oh, thank God. Oh my God. Thank God. So then Nina gets the call that she's a match for the cheek swab. So that's one step. She's now going to take the blood test to see if she's a candidate. Wouldn't it be a twisted change of fate, everybody, that she might have been a preliminary match, but due to some craziness with being in the coma for 20 years, that something is preventing her from being a candidate? And wouldn't it be crazy if Carly was also a preliminary match, but was an actual candidate that could actually donate the bone marrow for Willow? Wouldn't that just destroy Nina? That Carly might be able to save her child. Wow. And wouldn't that be really pretty much instant? People would forget the fact that Carly kept the fact that Nina was Willow's mother if Carly was the one that saves her, because guess what? Had Willow told the family she had leukemia, everyone would have come out the woodworks to get tested. And like we've said before, a match does not have to be a family member. It's just best to start there. Carly could be a match. That would be interesting. Ooh, that would be interesting. Wow. So anyway, we have Victor. Victor showing up in Esme's room was ridiculous. She still didn't know him from Adam. And he was trying to fill her out, saying, I'm going to make sure that, your baby is a Cassadine heir. So I'll be taking care of you. And I'm thinking, wait till Laura hears that. I don't think so. So anyway, Esme was getting ready to be transferred. Martin was going to take her to her arraignment hearing. And Martin kind of slickly was threatening Victor about, I can't concentrate. I don't sleep well at night. I don't know how well I can really service my clients, worrying about my poor Lucy. Hmm. I sure could do a better job if I knew my Lucy was okay. And Victor's looking at him saying, are you trying to say you're not going to do your due diligence in defending Esme, who was carrying a Cassadine egg? Oh, no, I would never say that. Ever. I'm just saying I'd be in a better headspace. Is pretty much what he was saying. And I thought, go ahead, Mark, go ahead. And Victor was left standing there looking dumbfounded, like, huh, I can't believe it. Now we have Valentine and Anna knowing, the compound, but it's so guarded, and they fill Lucy's in, and they had some little spy girl boy, I think it was a boy, come up and was telling the story about the prisoner that they have, or the person they're holding there. And I guess the father's a guard there, and they're speaking French. And they find out the prisoner took the tray and hit him with the tray, was fighting, but didn't get away. But so when she left, they go, Lucy will fight until she's gonna fight. So now they know, okay, Lucy's alive. We got to figure out a way to get in there, right? So they're trying to figure that out. Now, Heather's favorite, it was so funny. And I don't think I got a slide with Heather and Ryan. Heather was I had a cute picture of Valentine and Anna. They make the cutest couple. He was a little down in the dumps because, Christmas had passed and he wasn't with Charlotte. And she says, I'm sorry. And he goes, I'm just so happy we were able to, sneak word out to Laura to tell little Charlotte that he is alive and well. And so Anna's like, I think Laura's softening up to you. He goes, I think she's tolerating me. So anyway, that was really cute, the little company scene there. But Heather and Ryan, they are hysterical. Ryan is pissed because who you gonna hook? When you gonna go hook somebody? And she's like, my favorite guard got fired for stealing. And he's like, so she goes, now I'll sneak out tonight and I'm just gonna hook. She goes, I'm gonna hook Jocelyn Jax. This time I'm gonna get it done. And guess what? It'll be easy, right? Because wherever Jocelyn is at tonight, she's gonna be alone. She's gonna go for a run. She's gonna show up at Dex's place. She's gonna do whatever she wants to do without any bodyguards. Period. Yep, it'll be easy to go get the job done on Jocelyn. Absolutely, positively. So then Ryan says, but if your guard got fired, the favorite guard, how are you gonna get out? So she goes, with this. And she has a little shivvy something. And he goes, are you trying to tell me you can get in and out of here at will anytime you want? She goes, yeah. Yep. But her plan was stupid. This time she goes, I'm going to take a guard hostage and I'm going to get out. And then I'm going to go hook Jocelyn Jax. And I'm thinking, how's the hostage situation supposed to play out, Heather? And Ryan is like, you haven't thought it through. Wait, you have no real plan here. And so she's talking about, I'm going to get out. I'm going to bring my daughter Esme, because Ryan's pissed. He's like, she needs to be out of custody, right? And so she goes, I'm going to free her. And then Esme and we're going to go off. And then we have and Ryan said, wait, whoa. What about me? So Heather looked at him and said, well, I don't know. You could come along, but you're going to have to be able to get out of here. Like, she on your own. Right? She's like, and he goes, and Ava is a part of the plan. And she's like, I don't care about Ava. She goes, you're delusional, you keep dreaming. And he kept saying those things about her. She goes, I was deprived. Stephen Lars was ripped from me when he was a baby from my arms. Franco was raised by somebody else, and I couldn't, even raise my baby girl. And I have waited for years to just be able to see her and talk to her. He goes, no, you haven't. And she looked at him because he goes, I want to be able. I was deprived, my daughter. He goes, you left her on a orphanage or a nunnery's place, wherever she left her. Leave a baby. That's where you left a baby. And she looked at him. She goes, I did the best I could. And then it was just funny, the little comebacks that he gave to her talking. So anyway, she's leaving. She goes, bye, you get out if you can. And she's got her little shivvy shiv and she's hiding by the wall. And you hear you hear the guard walking. And aren't they just bringing Esme in? We have a regular family reunion up in Shady Brook. Oh, that's not Shady Brook, that's Spring Ridge. Shady Brook's a loony bin. Spring Ridge is the minimum security. How Heather qualifies for that, I don't know. Ryan even, but Ryan they feel is a shut-in. So she sees the guard walk by her with Esme, and she's thinking, is that her? Oh. And she's like, well, guess what? She ain't getting out now, right? She's gonna try to find out where they're gonna put her, what little room she's in, so she can see her in the day wing. And but bottom line, she still's gonna need to hook somebody so that the suspicion will be off of Esme. So she is gonna have to get out. She really, really is, to get the job done, because Ryan is gonna insist, no, this does not mean you don't need to do a hooking. Right? So it's going to be interesting, because we'll find out in here if Esme truly has lost her memory. Because once Ryan starts to talk to her, if she hasn't lost her memory, well, because Ryan's not going to talk to her until he knows, right? Or he may say something to her, because he can't give up his I can't speak to a girl that might give me up if she doesn't truly know who I am. So it's going to be interesting to see the communication that has to happen up there at Spring Ridge. Wow, now that's going to look good to me. That's going to look good to see those interactions. So let's go to Comment Corner, and listen, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel. Dacia says Michael wouldn't have anything to do with his mother for keeping the secret from Nina. It doesn't matter that Nina kept Sonny away from his family. He didn't say anything to his family members to let them know that Sonny was alive. You mean she didn't? Yes, she didn't. Nina's narcissistic and selfish and self-centered. She acts like she can't do any wrong. She judges people. How selfish was Nina? Dacia says that's why they said Willow is going to exit GH. I hope not. Ooh, I didn't hear them say that. Willow was going to exit. And then we have Susan, who did a great, pretty in-depth recap. I'm going to skim through a little bit. Susan, Willow hates Nina for a very good reason. Look who's calling the kettle black. Nina was looking at pictures of Madeline, talking about her horrible traits, and don't realize, girl, unfortunately, you just didn't know any better and picked them up, right? And then she says, Willow won't reject Nina's bone marrow. Good. But she just wants to give the baby a few more, many more days in the womb as she can. But then she agreed to have it if it gets too dangerous. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe now Nina will be nicer to Willow and Michael, as she should have been all along. And Sasha will encourage Nina to be nicer to Willow and Michael from now on. We got to see Alan and Valentine in Paris. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. The look on Heather's face when Esme came walking by. Now the three will be in, actually it's Spring Ridge. Shady Brook is the mental place. Spring Ridge is the minimum security. Anina says, recap lady, you made me laugh when you described poor Nina speaking to Willow. Nina is such a phony. I love Willow telling Nina off. Michael speaking to Sonny was right on the money. Michael was correct. And then Tom says, Nicholas is going to blow the coop and leave Port Charles before the cops close in. That is probably how they're going to write him out. I don't know if they're going to have a stand-in for the day with him booking or him just giving Laura a phone call saying, hey, I had to leave because things are getting a little hot. And Tom says, the clock is ticking, but Carly could take the time before she told Nina. And Carly is such a bee. She had Drew tell Michael. Well, she needed to go tell Nina to bring Nina into action, and she wanted Michael to know. I mean, so yeah, she kind of it should have came from his mother, but she didn't want to take the time to do both. And then Lisa says, we could clearly see that Sonny is jealous of Drew and Carly being together. The very first place Nina should have went was to the doctors in the lab to get tested. Sonny will open his eyes to Nina's actions when she retaliates towards Carly after keeping Willow from her. She will try to blame Carly for Willow hating her, which she did. She did today. I think the hook is after Trina's loved one so she could suffer loss. And then Lisa says Nina needs to realize that everything she has done to Willow, has said and done to Willow, that it will take a lot for Nina to work for a lot of work for Nina to get forgiveness. I feel sorry for Willow. Lucy says the doctor should have been told right away that there was a bone marrow donor is available. Well, she still had to be tested. No, everyone is dawdling and wasting precious time. I know, right? LaShunta said the half heart of the necklace is Willow's. Yeah, I know. So I guess Willow never got a half of a heart because the one Nina had was split in two. One half was given to Nell, the other half Nina had. So I guess there was no half for Willow. And then Jane says, good job, comment lady. That's daily recap lady, Jane. Daily recap lady. Jane also says Nina and Sonny didn't sleep together till Carly walked in on them at the Holland Star. I know. And Deidre says Oliver is so cute. Oh, my little Ollie. I showed a picture of him yesterday. Oh, I better not say his name too loud because he'll walk over here demanding a T-R-E-A-T. Because if I say it, he knows that word, right? So I have to spell it. And Kawan, I just want to tell you right now, I don't understand any of your comments. Medora says, I think Uncle Victor will get Esme out of her criminal charges because she's having a Cassadine baby. And Deborah says, Laura needs to take the baby. Esme needs Kevin to, so maybe she can get some advice from Kevin to help her. She may change, but Laura needs to take and raise her baby, her grandbaby. Wait until Kevin tells Ryan that Esme, wait until Kevin tells Ryan is Esme's father. No, I think Ryan will probably have to, well, I don't know how Kevin's going to find out. And then we have YAA, exactly, the whole trying to keep custody of the babies of your brother or sister is not remotely possible. The storyline blows. Spencer is not ready to be anybody's father. And Sandy says, Drew is not the one for Carly. She needs a man with some edge, not droopy Drew. And YA says, honestly, how can she respect him? He is such a sap. How is he ready, already defending Carly? And Michael says, Portia was wrong for keeping the secret. Esme could still be faking. Yes, she can. I'm just not sure. Sonny put Carly in her place. Did he really? I don't think so. I think she was giving it right back to him. He just told her the truth about herself. And she didn't care. Like, we need to think about Willow right now. Carly will have backlash, but not for long. A year from now, Nina and Willow will be working on their relationship. Yes, I think so. I like Michael and Sonny. I liked that Michael and Sonny had a real conversation for a change. Great recap. And Deborah says Esme's attorney will get her off. Laura will let Esme live in her house. Crazy Heather will have to go to Laura's to talk to her. Hope they keep the baby safe. NK says Nina had made Michael look like an abuser and a killer. Yeah, on the stand during the custody of Sonny, Sonny backed Nina on the stand. That's when Carly lied to Drew. And you were so true. I knew Carly was at the courthouse and I knew Carly had the results, but I couldn't figure out why she didn't say anything. That's because of the way they tore into Michael on the stand. And Stonona says, oh, you hit the nail on the head. She was trash to Willow, but that they're related, all is forgiven? I don't think so. They didn't even mention the abuse she heaped on Willow even before she was involved with Michael and Carly. That is so true. The writers wanted us to forget that. The writer only wants us to tie all of the animosity with Carly. And Lisa says, exactly. Nina has been a bully towards Willow since she met her. Willow won't just forgive Nina for the way she treated her. Spencer trying to take Nicholas's baby is nuts. Never going to happen. Nina barging in Willow's hospital room really to apologize. Really? Yeah, I know. Her saying, I wouldn't have bullied you if I knew you were my daughter. I'm so proud of Willow for telling her to kick rocks. Nina says she is the best chance of saving her life. Willow says, what you do won't return. Oh, wait, what do you want in return for saving my life? Which is why I'm saying I would love it if Carly was the actual person able to do the donation. And Ariana says, Nina is delusional. I don't feel sorry for her. I understand Willow's reaction. This monster has been terrorizing you for years. Now she's your mother. Willow isn't delusional about Nina. Michael stepped up today. Yay, Oliver. Oh, that's my little Oliver. All right, that's it for Comment Corner. Comment Corner. I will be back tomorrow for another daily recap of General Hospital.